Okay.
Can you check it? We are live. We good? Can you see my feet?
Yep. I'm good to go.
All right. I'm just going to do a check and strike over and over again. And we're just going to get a little warm up. I'm getting my feet involved. I'm getting my hips involved. It's really a one and a one strike. You want to go to the other side and do a 2 and a 2. Well, is it a 2 and a 1? Just the one strikes. Let's do back to 2s. Oh, that was a 1. Why not? 1, 2. Let's go with some 3s and 4s. And back to the 1s and 2s. Let's work on a little flow here. Okay, so what do we do next?
Whatever you want. Crusading. Crusada off that other
I
one.
think what we're gonna try, because I don't get to come here very often, like once every couple weeks, I want to try a couple Sinawali patterns, not unlike what we were doing, but like maybe we'll try heaven. So the problem with these sticks is they're vertical. Or no, they're horizontal. And you always think of like sword fighting, like vertical or, you know, 45 degrees.
But they still come down to a tip at one point. Either you're intercepting it way out here,
Yeah.
but my point is I'm coming to here with it.
Right.
So yes, it's a little difficult with that on
Well, that's okay. No, I'm not criticizing it. So what we have to do is we have to compensate for that. And Heaven Double Sinawali compensates for that. Because they're all vertical, they're more 90. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Because it's all a 90 degree or a 45 degree. You're staying in the northern hemisphere.
let me show you how I work it. You're not far from what I'd like to see. But one of the things that I do is you're only thinking of one all the time. So as we're going by,
Okay.
it's a movement.
So it's a bunch of choppy.
If I'm doing my heaven, right?
Right.
I'm just gonna walk by it which is just in Wally. So any of these things you can work on moving from one to the other, come back, and just play chopsticks with it, you know, like you hit here, down, up, bring it around. Just think that, because the idea of some of this is working between arms and patterns. So you have to come up through this stuff.
Yeah, this is a good tool because there's a lot of horizontal attacks and strikes and stuff.
Correct.
Here.
Go play.
Go play. So we're basically, moving across the.
It's like there's two arms. So one stick comes, you're attacking it, then the next one's there. You got a leg coming up, you got something thrusting. So you get to work through, but it's more movement. You have to move side to side and work your legs.
Yeah, that's good. I guess.
Yep.
I'm gonna get back to heaven. Really, it's just intercepting up.
Yeah.
So I'm intercepting up this way and I'm doing that. Yeah, and I keep wanting to do this
Yeah.
little turn, but it's not wrong.
Let's show empty hand applications of these movements we've been working on.
Okay.
So already.
Yeah, the dresser's the middle of it. Nobody's watching right now anyway, but we got 3 likes. So that's good.
Okay, so this is the kind of stuff I want on mine too. So we're going to do the same thing, except without the sticks. So you're coming in here, and you're throwing that line there. So I'm still doing this, and then I'm going to press with this stick here, and make my strike.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, then if
So throw that.
Okay.
And then press and strike at the same time. Oh,
It's
that was
not
a
wrong.
little bit choppy.
It's not wrong. You're doing it. I'm trying to follow the steps that we just did with the sticks.
Okay.
So it's not wrong because you can just come in here and go wham and be done with it.
Yeah, that's effective too.
Yeah.
So can I try that real quick? That was the shortened version. Oh.
I use my front foot.
Okay. And it's just right there.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. And then you have this. You won't expect 2 kicks in a row, right?
So the movement is because you throw it fast, the Dicadena picks it up really quick right here. So when I press this down right here, this leg's ready to fire. This one's in my front. I can go, but it didn't get nuts. But so when I'm here, I got something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So you have to pay attention to where you're at because I may be wanting to fire right here. Now I'm close enough for this one to go. If I'm in this stance when I land, because it's not always going to be what you want. You have to learn to fire everything out of the same movements. There you go. So now we're working the 2 line. So
if I hold on, if I'm here real quick and I just do that, is that better than taking extra millisecond to go for the nut?
no, because 2 different objectives. Because if I go here, I want you to stay there.
Oh!
So I can come
true.
in here. If I go to the groin, what's going to happen? I won't kick you hard. But if I come up in here, what is your reaction? You're gonna bend down and go oh, or you go oh, like this. So what is the reaction I want?
All right.
So that's
Hold on
the
one
only
second.
difference.
1 second. Should we scoot back just a little bit?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'll give a like to show support. The Seek. Thanks, The Seek. That is cool. All right. So I guess that if that's already there and I'm swinging.
Yeah, and now see you're close enough. Now it's a knee.
Yeah.
Because all the difference is this is all we're going to do this no matter what. Because we're just sitting here and all of a sudden we catch that out of our side eye and like, oh shit! Now where are we? Well, what's available? Which one of these techniques am I going to use next? Because this one here, because the way I got you, I got all my weight on the front leg.
So you got your weight.
Yeah.
And it might be advantageous for me to kick you a bunch of times if I can.
Correct. So that's what a lot of it is where do you pick this movement up at? What do I have?
So it's just like,
you
don't even.
This is very Kimpoist.
If they see it.
They'll get the hand in the face.
Yeah.
Because that's why I don't do 1, 2.
You're like,
I do 1.
Right.
Because
you want to get them.
Yeah. Because if I stop the hand, I get the leg. If I stop the leg, I get the hand.
Okay.
Right. So that's the advantage of picking these up. Now if we're in really close and it is coming in at me, I can still do the same thing. He's throwing his punch at me and I just roll that up right there.
Yeah, let's switch sides.
So if we're in tight and I roll this thing up right there, right there.
So this is like you're using your reverse.
Yeah.
So if you want to throw that, I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Get away from this kick.
Okay.
You're turning a side angle kick.
So
You're trying to do this.
So should I be doing this front foot Or should I be doing
It's
this?
a snap kick.
Okay. Snap kick. So
Landing right here with the ball of your foot.
let's just change that.
There you go. Because it's fast, because you don't want it to just stay out there. Now, if I do this, it's harder for me to pull it back because this ain't a snapping motion.
And if it doesn't do anything,
That is already, it's already there.
okay. So if this hand's already up here, so you're gonna throw.
There you go. You already checked them because, yeah, as soon as I touched this hard enough, your mind went there and died that position.
Yeah.
Even if it fires, it might go "Ugh," or go off enough for me to take that off.
Yeah, that's effective right there. Okay. Well, I did it again.
Now, just take this over and I'll fire the back leg. You already had that, and I'll fire the back leg. The back leg, the one in the back.
What the heck? Oh, just the groin finder, 3,000. Here, we should scoot back a little bit.
So we'll still go against this punch like we were doing with this one, but we're going to use our crosata motions for this one here. So I like the reverse crosata. Regular crosata comes across the crossing block, comes across, but I like reverse because that gives me into this inside motion. So pop, again, pop, and I'm going to bust that. But it's just as it comes in. Again, I'm just gonna. I don't want to get flailing. But see, if he's punching coming into this motion here, I gotta get out to the side. I'm shooting for this bone right here.
Yeah.
With my knuckle pop.
Thank you.
Okay. There you go. Where's that out of like one of your contests, right?
Yeah, it looked like it got you.
Yeah.
So I just saw that the same thing with the sticks.
Yes.
If somebody watched this whole video all the way through,
Well, that's what I was trying to do is combine the two moves we just did with the sticks, with the hands.
so there's a, okay, one more time please. So this one,
There you go.
that's a pretty freaking slick.
Just comes right out of your kata. It's
Oh,
been
yeah.
around forever and a day. Pop, pop, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so pick up a knife.
All right, knife time.
Here. Okay, same thing. So he comes in with the one line. I push, I cut.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So as
You
it's
guys,
coming,
you guys don't even understand the pressure that you feel from this guy. It's like you don't want to be on the receiving end of it because you know your goose is cooked because he's already there.
we're going to go slow. So there's our movement. I get out of the way. Okay, this one comes up and I'm cutting as I go. Okay, here's my defensive position. This one comes down. Booyah! So these come in at the same time.
Yeah, see, you're totally cooked.
Okay, slow.
The pressure. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, and that works too. So we're going to go to the crosata motion. So when this one comes in here,
Oh yeah, it does.
so as it comes, okay, This is going to hit here. This is going to cut the inside, which will open up his hand.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
And then I cut back on top again. If you look, as I go, I cut here. I cut here. Now we're ready for the.
Yeah. Then I got one good side, and the rest. This side is maimed. That's no good. I don't know really what to do.
Work. Get your motion in there, hands. Oh, there you go.
Get buddy stuff.
But you can see all three came out of the same movement.
Yeah.
Stick, hand, knife.
So the knuckles, we could even incorporate that. Go ahead.
There you go. Well, that'd be a reverse. So when we come this way, so if we don't do the reverse side, the knife will cut first. Otherwise, I cut inside first. So it'll be knuckles first here, and I'll come in here and I'll pound on that side.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, frick yeah, I will. So okay,
Yes.
right there.
Yes.
And then this one comes out. This could just open up a little.
Yeah. Slice and dice, baby.
Yeah, going backwards is also really unnerving.
Yeah.
I think you would be looking at your finger. I could probably kick you in the nuts at that rate.
Okay, so now we'll go empty hand against the knife. So the same movement. So he comes in here with this motion here,
Yep.
right? I'm going to stuff that, pound that.
Yeah, that'll work. You try it. I think I know what we're doing.
We've been doing it all day.
Yeah.
Here.
Like this. Pa, pa. Something. Pa.
Here. There you go.
Oh, excuse me. See, I still have that habit.
Mine turned a couple of times because I had to reach for you. But it's not written in stone.
So another variation would be.
Yes, easy on that one.
Excuse me.
That's outside pressure. My ankle's on the floor.
Remember, guys, we get out of control sometimes. So
Yeah, that's
Forgive
a
me.
good way to break a knee.
Yeah.
On that inside pressure. I had all my weight on that leg. Because
So-
it just took me this way and I sat back like that and I was gone.
I apologize.
That's all right.
So I think if we're on camera and there's anybody on here, I would say some of this stuff I put on there. It's not made for kids because
Definitely not.
it's
But
combat and we're having fun, but it's a combat system. So if you apply too much pressure, I wouldn't even start training in this system unless you had current or previous martial art background. You know, just so you can fall, so you're not going to get injured on day one, because that's kind of you increase the intensity a little bit of the attacks, and you involve weapons and some really devastating strikes, kicks. You can pull brakes. You can dislocate stuff.
That's what it's about.
That's what it's about. You could gouge somebody's eye out, so you got to have a lot of.
We're not looking for a point, we're looking for a kill.
Yeah, so there's some of it is like sport that you kind of have to unlearn in order to get the concept, and there's a route that can be tapped in from all the different martial arts. So if you're doing Hung Gar Kung Fu, it might work for you. You might be like, oh, I started studying fighting dragons and it made my Hung Gar way more deadly. You know, or Wing Chun or Filipino martial arts, especially if you have a root close to the Filipino martial arts or Ishin Ryu.
Well, that's the blend.
And it is such a really, really good blend. The weapons are very, very fluid, yet really, really organized. Same with the Japanese martial arts and tools that they use. So, yeah, I'm quite fond of some of their kicks. Their kicks are really, really
Yeah,
powerful.
they're fun to play with.
Taekwondo's got a lot of fluidity, and I have a Taekwondo background a little bit. So, I don't know. interesting. So thank you for having me down here today.
Yeah. Let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
I'm thirsty.